So we've had our kitchen table talk session here at the Sassy Collection Creative Center, and Arlene has joined us, and she's made it a grand opening. So I want to say thank you, Arlene, for coming out all the way from New York to Georgia to do kitchen table talk. So Arlene, for the people who miss kitchen table talk, give them a little bit of detail about what kitchen table talk is all about.
So kitchen table talk is 10 points that I came up with basically that helped me to raise my children, my stepdaughter, create a relationship between my nieces and nephews and the kids that I mentored throughout my life. And it's 10 points that I live by and different things that I've done to help create safe and healthy boundaries.
Okay, and what are they?
So let me just get my own little notes. So I have free talk, and basically free talk is when you say to your child or the young person, whomever you're mentoring or talking to, like, you're allowing them to say whatever they need to say without judgment, without punishment. Mm-hmm. You're telling them that this is a safe space. They might want to tell you something really crazy, and the language that they might want to use, you might feel it's inappropriate, but you are opening up yourself and saying, listen, you're trying to create a relationship with your young person, so everything is not always going to be, I can't curse because my mom is going to get mad, or I can't say this because my dad's going to get mad. You want to give them that space to just have a conversation, just a regular conversation, and feel very comfortable talking to you about anything. So you let them know, all right, this is your free talk moment, your free talk hour. Say whatever you need to say. Mm-hmm. And it just allows them to just be comfortable saying whatever they need to say.
Mm-hmm. That's so important. Respectfully, so important.
Exactly.
And just being able to let them speak freely, but able to have them express, and we give the feedback once they're completed. Right. So that's important. Mm-hmm. So what's the next thing?
Crash their day.
Crash my day. Crash their day. What is crash their day?
Just showing up. You might want to show up at your child's school and sign them out. Take them to lunch, take them to the park. You just hanging out with them. Our kids go through so much, especially in school, the bullying, the targeting. There's different things that, the fact that they have to do all these things to be a popular person, and the ones that's not so popular. It's a lot of pressure on young people. And unfortunately, sometimes parents feel that the kids don't have any real stress. To you, it might not be stress. To them, it's very stressful. Yeah. So I used to go up to my son's school and I would take them out of school. They didn't even know I was coming. And I would say, let's go to the park. Let's go get some lunch. Let's just go hang out. Mm-hmm. And that's just kind of giving them, you're just crashing their day. You're just showing up. Show up at my son's job. I'm like, what time are you having lunch? And he's like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, let's have lunch together. There's nothing wrong with that. You're just showing up and just letting them know that I'm here, I'm around. Let me just relieve you of some of this stress that you might be going through.
Okay.
So it's just crashing their day. And everybody, when they see that title, it's like, what do you mean crash their day? Just show up. Right. Don't have an explanation. Don't have a reason. Just show up.
Just knowing that you're there.
Right.
Your presence is there.
Right.
Okay. What's your next one?
Checking in. When we ask our young person, how was your day? It was fine. Yeah, and they walk away.
So basic.
And you're like, fine. What do you mean fine? Like, how was your day? What did you do today? Right. What made your day fine? What was the worst thing that happened today? Who got into a fight in school? Give me the tea. What's going on? Right. You want to dig in. You want to find out what's really going on. You want to have a conversation with your young person. You want to have some jokes about their day. You want to hear about my day? Let me tell you what happened to me today on the train. And you want to get involved. You want to connect. And you want to share your experiences with your young person.
Not just yes or no.
Right. And you want to make sure, let me share my day as well with you. So I'm letting you know it's okay. Let's talk about our day together. Right. My day was rough. I had a crummy day, and you want to share that with them to say, I have crummy days too.
Right.
So you want to check in with your child frequently. You want to constantly ask them what made their day, what didn't make their day, how could their day have been better, what could you do to make your day better. Mm-hmm. It's just checking in consistently, opening those lines of communication.
And once you have that accessible, life is happening on a day-to-day basis.
That's
so
right.
Being able to have somebody to talk to, and mom or as dad, that's so key.
Absolutely.
Because you're there. It's like they have you on a platform
Mm-hmm.
of, I want my mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I often tell my kids in the house, well, they're 18 and soon to be 24, soon to be 18, soon to be 19, and 23, soon to be 24, that this house is the training ground for the real world.
Basically.
And I'm their trainer.
Right.
You know, I can't teach them how to be men, but I could teach them how to be decent people.
Nice.
And this house is their training ground. So I try to prepare them for so many different things, because that's what life is. It's a mixture of so many different things. So checking in with them consistently, you know, whether it's through text, you say, hey, how's your day going?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to communicate so much with these young people today. Shoot them a text. Is everything going okay? You having a good day? That's what we're doing.
Okay. Society.
Yes.
What we're experiencing today, you want to have somebody that you can connect with and
Mm-hmm.
have that relationship with. So
Mm-hmm.
starting off in the home, and that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Checking in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Arlene. So what do you have next on the list now? So you got change on the list. Let's talk about
Yes.
change.
So change is when you're a young person is going through changes. You know, you come home one day and, well, old school, it was always, you know, the hair would be the first thing that you change. And you're like, why do you want to dye your hair purple?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to put 3-4 earrings in your ears and all those different kinds of? It's just not the physical aspect of your child changing. It's also the internal part when, you know, your child wakes up one day and don't even want to have a conversation with you anymore, or is always angry and you don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you get frustrated because all of a sudden sometimes they're doing things that you just totally don't agree with, and you can't understand, how did this just happen? Yesterday you were my good child, sort of say,
Mm-hmm.
and today you're waking up and you don't want to be bothered with me. You don't want to talk to me. You don't want to tell me what's wrong. So it's like, how do we deal with those changes and try to help them work through it?
Yeah.
And that's how I look at things. Like, okay, I got to help you figure out how to work through these changes where we don't keep attacking each other. What's going on with you? And it's about digging in and trying to understand from their perspective whatever it is they're going through, and trying to connect with them by any means necessary, because sometimes those are the crucial points where your kids are experimenting and doing all these different things wrong, and that's where you could lose them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's trying to understand what's going on in their world,
Mm-hmm.
stay connected to their world, stay connected to the music. And I know a lot of parents are like, they don't want to hear the stuff that their kids are listening to, but sometimes you want to stay connected. So listening to their music and seeing what's going on in the type of language that they're using, you want to get involved. You want to get involved and see what's going on in social media, and staying aware.
Mm-hmm. Staying in the loop of what's
Right.
happening.
Exactly.
Because not only that, even with their change is going through the actions that's taking place in school,
Mm-hmm.
friends' behaviors, new friends coming in,
Right.
attitudes with different people, just learning how to go through society. So sometimes they don't know how to deal with the different changes that they're experiencing in
Right.
life. So being able to connect with them, and even with the music is so blunt today
Mm-hmm.
that once, if you do hear what they're listening to, then you can be able to be the first person to teach them, hey, this is right, this is wrong, or, you know, my expectations of what I think you should be doing, or gain some aspect of who they are as a person too. So
Right.
you got to keep the doors open when it comes to change.
Right.
All right. Well, I am so grateful that you were able to come out and have this discussion. There's more topics for the
Right.
kitchen table talk, but always go on to the website and check more out with Arlene Reece. Tell them your name of your company.
Think Big Services for Youth and Families.
All right. And what's your website?
It is thinkbigservices.net.
Okay. And if anybody wanted to reach you, how would they be able to reach you?
They can actually go on the website and fill out the contact form, and they
Okay.
can reach us that way, or they can email us directly at thinkbignational@gmail.com, or reach us at on IG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Arlene,
You
for
are
coming
welcome.
to Georgia. It was
Thank you.
very
I had
nice.
a wonderful time. I enjoyed myself. I thank you for allowing me to be the first person to host a seminar, and thank you for the people that showed up.
Yes.
And
we had great feedback from the people that actually showed up. They really appreciate it. So thank you.
You're welcome. Looking forward to the next one.
All right. Have a great one.
All right.
All right. The Sassy Collection Creative Center. First seminar.
Here we go.
Next one coming up. Scholarships.
Yay.
So parents, bring your children out. Bring your seniors. We start from the 9th grade. So the next event is April 15th. Come on out and show up. Our website, www.tsccc.net. Over and out.